Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. Firstly, let me introduce myself. My name is Anita Mukti Ramadhan and my student number is A3 2017 0242. Today, I am going to explain about the three outstanding elements from Alone poem by Maya Angelou. Alone by Maya Angelou. Lying thinking last night, how to find my soul a home, where water is not thirsty, and bread love is not stone. I came up with one thing, and I don't believe I am wrong. That nobody but nobody can make it out here alone. Alone, all alone. Nobody but nobody can make it out here alone. There are some millionaires with money they can use. Their wives run around like pansies. Their children sing the blues. They've got expensive doctors to cure their hearts of stone. But nobody, no nobody, can make it out here alone. All alone, all alone. Nobody but nobody can make it out here alone. Now, if you listen closely, I will tell you what I know. Storm clouds are gathering. The wind is gonna blow, the rest of man is hovering. And I can hear the moon, 'cause nobody but nobody can make it out here alone. Alone, all alone. Nobody but nobody can make it out here alone. Here, the three outstanding elements that I am going to tell you. The first one is form or structure, and the second is sound device, and the last one is theme. The first element is form. The poem was a free verse. It's such like a song lyric. This poem consists 37 lines and 6 stanzas. Stanza 1. In this poem, the author showed that she was contemplating lying down about a house she hopes for. Mentioning water and bread represent a religious nuance which is described in the Bible. The house that the author refers to is a house that contains religious nuance that can restore and fill her soul, which has been empty for a long time. She came to tell everyone that no one can live alone, especially if the soul is empty of divinity. Next to stanza 2. It's such a repetition of the last three lines in the first stanza. The author adds the phrase alone, all alone to emphasize the explanation in the previous verse regarding the author's desire to have a home for her soul. Stanza 3. This stanza tells everyone that some millionaires find themselves bored and lonely. Even the wife and children of these millionaires feel the same way. The term banshees referred to the poem is that the wife basically spend their life with complaining of loneliness. The author also mentioned children sing the blues, which can be understood that the blues song expresses many emotions of sadness and describes feelings of distress. Then the author continues with the explanation that the doctor can cure the wife and children, but all the efforts they made to cure is too late. The last in this stanza, the author emphasized that all the money in the world cannot buy the human connection they need. And once again, nobody can make it in this world alone. Stanza 4. A repetition of stanza 2. The author rewrites the same message as stanza 2. It emphasizes that people who have a lot of money cannot be separated from feelings of sadness and loneliness. They are in the same feeling of loneliness. Stanza 5. In the fifth stanza, the author seems to convey the loneliness she talks about is not just for herself, but it's about people or human. It can be seen in mentioning the praise, the race of men. The author said storms, clouds, and wine as a metaphor that possibly could be interpreted as problems that occurred in America when the poem was written. The human's condition that suffers when they are alone. It caused by various problems at the time. Stanza 6. One more time repetition of stanza 2 and 4. A simple point that the writer gave to people about loneliness. No one can get through life alone. It is simple, it is powerful, and it is repeated just often enough to be remembered with the listener, just as intended by the author. The next element is sound device. Rhythm. Personally, I think this poem is free verse, so the rhythm is according to the reader. Rhyme. She does rhyme with words such as home, stone in stanza 1, use blues and millionaires' pences in stanza 3, snow, blow, and gathering, suffering in stanza 5. But they don't all follow one central pattern. Example AB AB. Alliteration. Nobody but nobody. While the word nobody is technically repeat the end consonant sound, the end sound gives emphasis to the negativity and emptiness of the word. Where water is not thirsty. The W consonant sound is repeated in where and water. The words do not flow well together and parallel the desperation of failing to find spiritual nourishment. The last element is theme. The theme of this poem are loneliness or lonely. The loneliness conveyed by the author comes from his worldliness and mystical. It can be seen in the first stanza and third stanza. In stanza 1, she feels lonely or alone mystically, while in stanza 3 shows that the reader feels alone or lonely physically. The author also adds a warning to humans so as they listen to what she has to say about this feeling in stanza 5. Okay, I think enough for the explanation. Thank you for watching my video and see you in another day.